guys, today I wanna go through my eyeshadow palette collection. So if you wanna go through the journey with me, please watch. I have a cup of tea with me. So let's start. I will not separate any eyeshadow palettes by categories because I feel it might be a bit more interesting to watch if it's like super random. So I'm gonna start with this small eyeshadow palette by Wet n Wild in the shade Not a Basic Peach. Here's what it looks like. Very pretty. Those shimmer shades look very pretty to me, and I know that the mattes are also nice. I have never tried this eyeshadow palette yet because I'm a makeup hoarder and that's disgusting. But I have tried others from the Wet n Wild new line, and I really like the quality. And for me, the pigmentation is actually crazy. My favorite would be a new Comfort Zone. I have been wearing it quite a bit recently, but I will know more once I have tried and tried enough to form an opinion about all of those that I have. So there's that. Next, I have the BH Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray eyeshadow palette. I got this last year when BH Cosmetics was having a sale. It was the only order I made from BH Cosmetics. This is the palette. It has 2 layers. This is a face product layer. Oh my god, the highlighter looks pretty, and that bronzer and the rest of them. I have never tried that either. That looks really tempting. I really should give it a try soon and use it enough and review. This is the eyeshadow palette side. I was really tempted because it has like those colorful mattes. Closed. When it first was released, I was tempted, but I haven't got it, and I only got it later when it was on sale, like I said. Yeah, so I do like the color scheme, even though of course it is quite neutral, except for the colorful mattes. Yes, that's another palette I should try soon. And it's horrible being a makeup holder. Oh no, where did this go? Okay. There's that. Maybe let's look into a bigger eyeshadow palette now. Okay, so I have this. This is the box. I like keeping my products, eyeshadow palettes and other products in boxes because I feel like maybe the way they collect less, the actual packaging collects less dust. This is Beauty Creations eyeshadow palette in the color Ruby. I got it from the shop Hush, and it's like very similar to Morphe vibe. You will maybe see what exact palette it's reminding me of. Yeah. Yeah, so this has 35 vibes. The quality is really nice, both the shimmers and the mattes. Shop Hush no longer delivers internationally, so I will not be able to order anything from the website if I wanted to. Just FYI, some information about their shipping. Yeah, I have used that and I liked it. Like I said, the quality is pretty good. The color scheme, like this color scheme, which is neutral with a pop of orange, is not super relevant in the moment, even though really enough the brand still continues to release those products. But I will continue using this, and yeah, I hope to use this more. So there's that. Returning to the smaller palettes, I have this Essence Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, all about roses. I have used it a bit, not a lot, but several times. I do really like this Dusty Rose color. Yeah, I have used a bit of the shimmers. This color unfortunately pulls out very muddy, even though it is supposed to be this gorgeous eggplant glittery shimmer. But I will try it sometime with NYX Glitter Glue, and I hope it will work then, because I tried similar shade from another Essence palette, All About Nudes, and it did work. Yeah, but like this, the bottom color, this one, just looks like really muddy, and I feel like this doesn't really belong into this palette. Cheers! It's still hot. I do like hot tea though. Next, I have this, okay, go away. Then I have this Zoeva palette in Nude Spectrum. Very neutral palette. It was one of my first palettes, like not my first makeup purchase, of course, but when I was already super into makeup and when I got my first job, I was able to order things online from other countries, and for some reason, I guess I thought that I needed this super neutral nude palette. Yeah, so I have it. I do plan to use it more in the future because the quality is nice. I really liked that color when I used it, and the shimmers are nice. But this does not inspire me, unfortunately, just because of how like bland it is. I don't know why, but Zoeva have a lot, like they tend to have a lot of white eyeshadows in the palettes. Like essentially, they have 4 white shadows in this palette, 3 and 1 ivory matte and 3 white shimmers. I don't exactly understand why would we need 3 white shimmers in this palette. It's not a 35 eyeshadow palette to have so much repetitiveness, in my opinion. Yeah, other colors look a bit similar too, like this and this. This and this also a bit similar to those two. Yeah, but I need to use it more because I know that the quality is pretty good. Okay, this is a newer addition to my collection. This is shadow palette from the brand Soda. Soda is a Russian brand. It's an in-house brand for the store L'Etoile. Okay, let's open it. And it has like a rubber board NARS type of packaging. I got this palette because the color scheme got me, and when I swatched this color, I think I was really impressed by the swatch. So yeah, I got this palette. Or actually, we were when my boyfriend came to visit me, we were walking in the mall, and he got it for me. I have never tried it, so I still need to try it to get my opinion. And once again, it's awful being a makeup hoarder. Look what we have here. This, what could that be? Yeah, so this is my Morphe, the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the only palette from Morphe that I have. It's has the original packaging. That's not the one that was improved for Ulta. This is how the inside looks. Pretty sure as we all know how it looks. Yeah, so let's be honest, when it was first marketed and when we were first buying it in 2017, we all thought we would never need another eyeshadow palette because this had everything. Some of us even thought this could finalize our collection and prevent us from spending any more money on the eyeshadow. But guess what? That never happened. Not sure that happened to a single living person on our planet. But this is a very nice palette. It's not as repetitive as other Morphe palettes. And we have to give Jaclyn credit to be the person who actually started the pop of blue trend. Yeah, this palette has a lot of brown transition colors, those white shimmers, rose golds, yellow gold, those berries, those browns. This situation, I have used this seafoam color about 3 times, but I don't really like the color itself, but I try to make it work because I like that. I like the color in the pan, but I don't like how it looks on my eyelid. It looks a bit funky, but I did make it work after the first time. Yeah, this is like a very dark green, and the quality is pretty good. I have used this eyeshadow palette about 9 times. Yeah, it's a very nice eyeshadow palette. The quality is nice, like I said. Everybody loves this palette, so I know we're a bit critical of Jaclyn for a lot of things that she has done, but she deserves some credit for this beauty. But I gotta say, it was pricey. It was pricey because it has so many eyeshadows and because it's a collaboration. But if you translate dollars to my currency, that was pretty pricey for me. But I guess treat yourself, girl. Okay, now I want to talk about this, the Balm eyeshadow palette. Not eyeshadow palette, it has everything. It's called In the Balm of Your Hand, Greatest Hits Volume 1. I'm sorry, I still have stains from swatching liquid lipstick yesterday. So there's this. These are blushes. These are eyeshadows. This eyeshadow came broken, fortunately, and I repressed it. Yeah, I have tried those. I have tried the eyeshadows a couple times, like 3 or 4, I think, but I was not impressed with the quality. And the colors in the pans were not the same as the color on my eye. They were all like really muddy and gray, as opposed to being like greenish. Yeah, but I think I can make them work. And this is a very dumb sector, which has liquid lipsticks that are, cream lipsticks that are also blushes. very inconvenient. I think if they wanted to be like smart and consumer friendly, they would make this part magnetic, so you could like pull it away and basically like take it away and put it in your makeup bag, in your purse, to fix your makeup on the go. So there's this eyeshadow palette. Okay, and then I have another Beauty Creations palette from the same website, Shop Hush. It says on the packaging that it's cruelty free. Beauty Creations is a nice brand, of course, even though some of the products are private labeled. This is in the color Anastasia. This is, I think, something with a similar vibe to Morphe 35F or 35P, I'm not sure, the one. Yeah, one of those, basically. This one has beautiful berry shimmers. Not so much berry mattes, more of brown mattes and also neutral shimmers. I have a bit of writing here because I was watching a while ago, I was watching Julia Mazzucato video. She was showing her Morphe palette. The Morphe palette did not have a shade name, so she used regular pencil to make up her own names and to write them down like for fun. That's what I did. I wrote down, made up basically the eyeshadow names for every shade, which would remind me of something nice. And for this palette, I wrote down the names of like different things related to the trip. Me and my boyfriend took to Amsterdam, Copenhagen, and Oslo. Yeah, it sounds like really romantic and wise, but yeah, relationships are not easy. So sometimes when I'm watching YouTube and I hear all the like when people are mentioning this is what my boyfriend got me, Q&A with my boyfriend, I feel a bit weird, especially if like when I was single, and I'm not sure if I'm not single now. Yeah, but I'm just wanna put it out there. Yeah, but basically every eyeshadow refers to a special moment from the trip, and of course I enjoyed the trip, irrelevant to like it being romantic and being a trip with a boyfriend. Yeah, so it is a good memory for me either way. I was hoping it would make me reach for the palette more, and that is still possible, but I was just rotating my collection, and this palette was not in the rotation yet, but I do try my best to get all the use of my collection. So there's that. Now I want to talk about the eyeshadow palette, which is was in my favorites video. Yeah, this is not how I actually open it. This eyeshadow palette was in my 2018 makeup favorites. Yep, this is the Extreme Access Pocket Shadow in Pops of Paparazzi by JK Beauty. I love the color scheme. I love the quality. That shadow in the middle is legit. It's like foil. I have never encountered such a beautiful metallic eyeshadow before that goes on so smoothly, like legit foil. And I like the mattes, even though this got hard pen, but it was my fault. I think I touched it with a finger that was like still moist from foundation or like washing my hands, something like that. Not that it was wet, but like something happened. Then these shimmers are also really nice. The color scheme is what gets me about this palette. It's beautiful and it's affordable. Okay, let's go back to Zoeva. This is another Zoeva eyeshadow palette that I have. I only have two. This is Caramel Melange. This one I do love. This is like Morphe 350 in a beautiful beautiful compact. If you only take the best from Morphe 350 but make it fancier, because it is a fancy thing. I like that there is a matte white as your primer. Then there's this transition. I don't use those shades. I have no idea what to do with the shade like this. I have very small eyelids, so my eyelids don't have enough space for transition and a matte color. Yeah, so if you know, let me know how you use those shades. They're like beige brown. They're too dark to set your eyelid. This is a beautiful shadow. The shimmers are also nice, and those browns are like orangey warm browns. Beautiful. It's a beautiful palette. I ordered it from Zoeva official website. The shipping was about $10, which is okay if you're an international shopper. That's actually a bargain. Okay. Let's go on. Now this is another eyeshadow palette that I have. Magic from Julius Place. I got it from Beauty Bay at the same time I got Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. It was also pricey to me. It was the same price, I think about $30. It's pricey to me because of the conversion. The print is really nice. Now this is what it looks. So continuing the palette mess, I have a Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. Those mattes are nice. The rest of the eyeshadows are nice except for those two eyeshadows. You can see how like they are scratched from me trying to get some pigment when I use them. Yeah, so I didn't like those two when I tried this palette, but I need to try more, like everything. Okay, then I have this beautiful Rude Cosmetics Too Much Drama palette. This is inspired by Huda Beauty Rose Gold, as you can see. It's beautiful. Those shimmers also are legit foiled, but I mostly use the mattes because I am adding some shimmer shadows. I have used a lot of these three shadows. I want to use this palette more because I generally like it. I like the quality. I want to use this shadow more, and all the shimmers because I haven't used them much, unfortunately. Yeah, but I do like this, and this is beautiful. I got it from the website Beauty Joint. Next, I have something I don't really like. This is Tannenberg Cosmetics Enchanted Dream Eye palette. I feel like everyone has forgotten about Tannenberg and the fact that she actually has her own makeup brand. I don't see it talked about at all. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. It's very bulky, very thick. It has a mirror which is too small to make a difference, in my opinion. I never use mirrors that come with eyeshadow palettes because in this case I will just be holding the eyeshadow palette so close to myself that my cheeks would be covered in eyeshadow, I use my own separate mirror when I'm doing eye makeup, and it's more convenient for me. In terms of this eyeshadow palette, these two colors are okay. These are pretty bad in terms of quality. I do like the embossing of the stars. I have to decide what do I do with this palette. Yeah, but this is not a decluttering video. I don't want to do any declutters. That's too hard for me because I paid my own money for every single one of them, except like for those which were gifts from the loved ones. And I worked for that money, so I mean, to me decluttering is something extremely difficult. I wouldn't, like, I did declutter things in the past, even one eyeshadow palette, but I mean, I do it rarely. Another palette, this is actually one of my favorite palettes that I own. I have used this a lot. This is one of my most used eyeshadow palettes. I love the color combo. You can see how well it used. If I was a minimalist in terms of like in terms of possessions, I could only have this palette and several like loose pigments like multichromes, glitters, and my makeup game would still be on fire because this eyeshadow palette has everything. It has neutrals, it has colors, it has the duochrome. The green is beautiful. Yeah, the quality is amazing. I heard a lot of people say that the mattes are powdery, but I personally don't think so. To me, those mattes are easy to work with. I don't find them as powdery as ABH formula, so I do like the formula. Yeah, I love this eyeshadow palette. I would like to try her second palette, but I am limiting myself in terms of purchases because I am crazy and I need to be stopped. Okay, then I have this eyeshadow palette from Shop Missy from the brand Sente in the shade 01. This is a shimmer eyeshadow palette full of cool tones. I do like that. I like my grays and I like my cool tones, and I like the formula because I have a similar eyeshadow palette from this exact line, which is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. I cannot find it yet. I will show it if I find it. Yeah, but I do like the color scheme, but I haven't used this palette a single time yet, unfortunately. Then I have this type of a situation, Kat Von D, together with Too Faced. The eyeshadow palette is called Better Together. The design is beautiful in my opinion. Both sides are beautiful and they are like on the magnets, so you can separate them. Yeah, I think this palette came out in 2016 maybe, or maybe early 2017, and I wonder, are those still friends? Like, they're both problematic, even though Jared is not as problematic as Kat. I wonder if they're still friends. Yeah, so please don't pull together anymore. This is the Too Faced side. It has those neutrals. Yeah, there those eyeshadows pull a bit muddy and grey on the skin tone. This green is like very lackluster. This gold is okay. This pink shows almost like nothing on my skin, even though I'm really fair. Like this pink shows like this color, like just cream shade, and it's matte, so it's not like you can wet it on something for opacity. But I will continue using it and giving it more chances because I love the design. Now, Kat Von D side, I do love the quality is amazing, both for mattes and shimmers. I'm not sure exactly though how do I feel about the black, because at first I thought this black was amazing, but then I started trying to do black smoky eyes, and then I struggled. Yeah, and I'm also thinking of finishing this white shade this year. I'm using it to set my eyeshadow primer. So there's that. These are the only eyeshadows I have by Too Faced Kat Von D. Then another eyeshadow palette from Shop Miss A. You have seen this palette if you saw my Holy Grail favorites. This is what it looks like. I will have some swatches in that video. I love the color scheme. Like I said, it reminds me of Hasina 2 by Blush Tribe. It's an all shimmer palette and I love it. Then I have Modern Makeup Revolution. This is Hard Makeup in the shade Pink Fizz. This is the only chocolate bar palette I have by Makeup Revolution, or altogether I don't have any Too Faced chocolate bars. Yeah, it looks cute, and the plastic doesn't seem cheap in my opinion. This is what the color scheme looks like. It's like very cool tone, muted shades. There is white and bluish silver and silvers and rose like pink shimmers. Yeah, no surprise, but I have never actually tried this one either. I'm trying to do like a no buy / low buy this year, even though I tried to do no buy last year and I failed. Yeah, but I really do need to do it this year because my collection deserves some love and attention as opposed to new products that I haven't bought yet. Another eyeshadow palette that I really love. It's a very small, compact. This beauty, also by the brand Beachy Creations from Shop Hush. It's called Irresistible. And it's a dupe for Modern Renaissance with one extra shadow, which is called Party. And crazy enough, the names of the shadows are the same as in Modern Renaissance except for Party, but if I understand correctly, later they changed that because I saw this exact palette having other names below the shadows in someone's Instagram or videos, something like that. The quality is really nice. They are pigmented, they're not crazy pigmented, but they are nicely pigmented. I do love the mattes. The shimmers are like very subtle, but so are Modern Renaissance shimmers, I believe. Yeah, I have used this about 8 times altogether and I have enjoyed it every time. What else do I have? This is another BH Cosmetics shadow palette. That's the only palette from Juvia's Place that I have, but to be honest, that's the only eyeshadow palette by them that I need, because it has beautiful like this first row. I mean, this first half of the palette is what was trendy in like 2016, 2017, warm orangey eyeshadows. This has a warm brown, just like very warm. This is a matte orangey red, warm watermelon matte color. Those beautiful shimmers, 2 different rose golds. This color, it looks ivory, but actually it's too dark. to set my eyelids. Then you can see this gold and this yellow gold, and the other half is the eyeshadows, which are trendy now in like lately, because there is a beautiful duochrome, which I think is listed as a dupe for Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. You know that interesting duochrome that she has there. It's like 3 different greens, so, silver, blue silver, dark blue matte, and a darker blue matte. So in general, this eyeshadow palette is beautiful. In my opinion, this is the best palette by Juvia's Place, even though I never tried all the other ones, but I mean, it's the most appealing and cohesive, the one that that they have, because it literally has everything and it's so beautiful. And the pigment is insane. The pigment is crazy because the palette is designed for people with a deeper skin tone, so expect the unexpected pigment if you're trying to use place. And yeah, it's like so pleasing to look at. I like it a lot. Next I have this PH Cosmetics Clay Bible palette. Yeah, so the design is kind of like marble, or I don't know what. Yeah, it is marble. I've never tried any of the highlighters, but I did use the eyeshadow section. This is the deluxe version of the palette because she had 2 versions. I love the mattes. I love this color. I love this shimmer, but the rest of them are also really nice. I love the color story. It's not a very typical neutral palette. It has a bit of a Huda Nini's vibe because of the dust erasers. I need to use those highlighters. There's that. BH Cosmetics actually in general has a great formula. This is the Remix eyeshadow palette. It has 2 sides. It doesn't have any lipstick in the pens as the original one has. The pink eyeshadow is really nice, and I do like the color scheme altogether. They have like, it has like a yellow gold and a peach, and those interesting interesting colors that are not really basic. And the other side has more neutral shades, even though like this was pretty innovative for its time. I mean, this yellow color and this avocado, I think it's supposed to be like a muted subtle duochrome. Yeah, I feel like this eyeshadow palette was innovative for its time, and I do like the YouTuber Shanixo. I've watched her for a couple of years. One time I was obsessed with her. Not that I'm the type of person to be obsessed with a YouTuber, but I mean, I looked up to her because she saw her working. She works on her YouTube daily, and I loved her lifestyle, how she chills with her dogs and her boyfriend. But because she does so many plastic surgeries, to me personally she's less relatable, but I do admire her still. And also admire that she used to vlog every single day. I mean, that's commitment. So and I have never tried from her makeup line. I would love to try and like purchase something, but it's pretty expensive. Plus plus you have to pay shipping. I mean, yeah, the prices are pretty high on that website, but I do trust Shannon to come out with really good quality products. I found more shadow palettes, even though I still cannot find some, and that's bothering me because I don't live in a mansion. I live in an apartment with 2 rooms and like 1 kitchen. So I'm not exactly sure how does it happen, although I do live in the other place from time to time, but I just don't understand how those palettes could get lost. Okay, but I found these ones. This is Clean Color Femme Device eyeshadow palette, the same line as my favorite Shop Miss A palette that you can see in the back, but this is unfortunately broken and I have never even tried it, so I need like to try it and a bit like get some use out of it at least. Now this is Clary's eyeshadow palette. I know it's like ridiculous and people hate Clary's, but I actually like Clary's. I'm literally having Clary's iPhone case on my phone right now, and it's amazing. And don't get the hate for the brand. So, but I understand this is like child's makeup, but I know I can get some use of the bottom row. As for the top row, it's glitters dripped in Vaseline or similar. I did not understand when I got that that it's not practical and you cannot work with these shades, because I was just like starting out. I mean, I was not starting out. I was a huge makeup junkie even back then, but I was more makeup naive, I would put it like that. Yeah, but theoretically you can work with them if you just layer them on their naked lid. Yeah, but they shine beautifully. I need to use it in some way. This is eyeshadow palette from Shop Miss A. It's like a trio by Eye Colors. The quality is nice. This reminds me of Soft Glam palette. If it was like compact in the trio, gives me the similar vibe. Another eyeshadow palette is a Makeup Revolution Rebel Holy Coins. I got this in the advent calendar that I had last year from Makeup Revolution. This is what it looks like. The pen sizes are weird, as you can see. Yeah, I've never tried that as well, unfortunately, because I'm a freaking makeup hoarder. Yeah, at least this eyeshadow palette has a matte white shade, which is always handy, but of course I need to use it because those shimmers look nice, the mattes look nice. I do like Revolution as a brand. Another eyeshadow palette I could find is this Maybelline the Nudes eyeshadow palette. This was given to me on Christmas, like a couple, I think, yeah, last year. It was a Secret Santa gift. It's nice. It's a gift from someone who's actually my friend now. Yeah, but I haven't used it even once because I'm penning a neutral palette. I'm not a neutral eyeshadow lover. I love color. I love reds, pinks, berries, greens, occasional blues, purples, even oranges, and this doesn't have it, so I need to do some. I need to start using it, because how can I have an opinion about that if I've never used it? Okay, more eyeshadow palettes. This is Essence Cosmetics All About Nudes eyeshadow palette. This was my Bandit palette for 2019. Not the craziest progress, but there is some. I will continue working on this palette because the quality is pretty nice. The eyeshadows are soft and silky to the touch. They feel kind of whipped. I do hope to finish some of the shadows and make more progress in this. I will not declutter it. Next, Wet n Wild Comfort Zone, the OG. I actually bought it when I heard there was discontinued. I ran into this palette by accident in one of the stores when I was traveling in Denmark. I have used this palette for about 3 times, but I unfortunately did not enjoy it so far. The shadows have very grey muddy base, and like even this color, it looks like reddish brown, but on the skin it pulled out just like a grayish mass. Even this color, the famous duochrome, looks like a grayish mass. But I need to experiment more to try it with a different eyeshadow base, because maybe that was the fault of the eyeshadow primer. But yeah, I cannot say I'm super happy with this one. But this one I do love, even though a lot of people said that people basically weren't happy that Wet n Wild changed the formulas when they released those new reformulated palettes. But to me, this is absolutely beautiful. The duochrome shade is amazing. The shimmers are nice, like very buttery, and the mattes are extremely pigmented, but they're also very, very, very powdery. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. They have a lot of kickback, similar to ABH formula. Basically, even if you tap slightly with a light hand to a matte shade, there will be a lot of kickback. But because of this, they are pigmented and they are pretty, like, more or less easy to blend. So I love that. And I have this eyeshadow palette. I think it's from the line that's called Eye Divine in the shade I Say Special. That's the OG cult favorite. Yeah, that's what the packaging looks like. Pretty nice, pretty sleek, pun intended. Nice and minimalistic. And, sorry, it's a bit dark. This is what the shadows looks like. I have never tried it still, because I'm a hoarder, as you might already know by now. Yeah, I need to try it, to dig into this, maybe do 1 week 1 palette or whatever works. I have mentioned before in the other videos, but Slick's quality is nice, especially the shimmers. They're pretty metallic-y. The mattes are nothing to write home about if you have tried some of the better eyeshadow formulas. I have had this palette for a couple of years and I still haven't tried it, which is my problem. More eyeshadow palettes. This is a 5-pan palette from the brand LA Colors. The color scheme is gray, as you can see. I actually like that. I love gray eyeshadow. It's neutral, but something different. You can see there was a bit of usage. Okay, the quality is okay, and I love the color scheme. Next, I have the Essence for Pen Eyeshadow Palette. I forgot how this one opens. Basically, it is sold in another packaging and a clear plastic one, but I repotted it in my in the packaging for the bronzer by H&M. So this packaging says bronzing powder H&M, and I glued this little plastic circle inside. This was my Pen That palette for 2017. I had two pens in this eyeshadow pen and in this one, and then I repressed them. Recently that was messy, so that's why the whole thing looks a bit messy, and you can see there's quite a bit of a dent in this one. I still continue using this one from time to time, and I actually want to hit pen on the bronzy shade that I'm showing to you right now, and the white shade is like crap, so I don't even try to use that one. One more is another for Pen Eyeshadow palette by the brand Victoria's She. This was a cheap eyeshadow palette. I got it online. Maybe not like dollar cheap, but about $4 or $5. I do like the color scheme, and the quality is surprisingly good for this weird brand. You can see there's also quite a bit of usage. So there's that. Thank you very much for watching my eyeshadow palette collection.